Hi everyone, this is section 5, lesson 1. Today's lesson was benefit of time change. For the artwork we did, for the front cover, we did a butterfly. So the word today for the word art on the back cover is, the word is change. Symbolizing like sanctification and transformation and all the ways that God, since we're a created being, we can go from one sort of thing to another. God can shift the relation of our parts, which is what changes. We're introducing something new, which he put his spirit in us, and that caused another shift of change in us. And now we're a new creation. It's a wonderful mystery. And we get to walk it out. And the more that we choose to yield to God, the Holy Spirit, working in us, the more that he changes us. Makes us more like Jesus. Change. You know, the times that I get these words perfectly on these pages, I'm always like super excited. I'm like, woo, did it. And I'm really glad that we have like our own little font now. I don't have to stress about what all the letters are going to look like, because by now we've got our own little style. Kind of naturally created itself over time. It's actually a really cool little style. I'm sure I could make like a font from it. That'd be cool. That's why I don't think like AI can do a lot. That's cool, but AI will never replace people doing things. I was worried at first. I was like, oh, well then, I guess people aren't needed anymore. No, people are still needed. AI stuff just looks so AI to me. I think that human artists will always be like a beautiful part of life. Oh, they created it with their skill and with their talent and with their hands. And AI will have its place for people that aren't talented in doing things. Then they can put their ideas and their creativity that they have in their mind, even though they don't have the skill to like you know, bring it about. They'll be able to like, oh, it's a truly terrible butterfly. Oh. That's all right. World's worst butterfly drawing ever. All right, we're gonna go back to, first we're gonna erase. I think learning to have patience while God is doing all of his work in us is part of the journey itself. That's part of, you know, patience, just faithfully doing what God's called us to do today and focused on today and not tomorrow, and trusting God that God is already in our tomorrows. You know, he's already there. He's already moving ahead of us. He's already prepared the way. He's already given the provision. He's already, you know, he knows what's coming. So we don't have to worry about it. We just trust him. And we can trust him that whatever comes, he's gonna, you know, he's already got provision for our strength, and he's got provision for our, he's preparing us today for what comes tomorrow. It's just absolutely wonderful. And I mean, the way that God works is amazing to me. little precious metals butterfly. In honor of all the brown butterflies out there who God created just as beautiful as the one with the color. This is for them. Trying to think of what color to do the words. I was thinking about orange, but yeah, let's do orange. I was trying to figure out how to do my travels down to Texas. I still have to create, the curriculum that week, and so I'm gonna have to, like, a couple of days I'm gonna be working in advance, so I'm gonna have to do, like, I think Friday and Saturday's curriculum early in that week, so that week's gonna be so busy. But luckily I'll just be starting a new set of 7 books, so the writing that week will be light so that I can focus on getting caught up, so I can make the transition down to Texas and get set up for a new week. Kind of exciting though, because y'all have something different to look at besides the background you have now. So it doesn't really matter, like, the setting so much that matters, like, as long as the context is there. I'm going to do a lot of this yellow. I think a big lesson of this curriculum too is, like, the faithful endurance, like faithfully obeying God and faithfully doing what he's called you to do, even if you don't really understand what he's doing with it all the pieces, but just being obedient, because God knows why. I don't know why I'm doing all these videos, like different types of videos, like the 2 artwork. Well, I know because it's making a book eventually, but God knows how it's all going to play in. He sees all the weeds and the threads, and it's like that verse, when God told them to build the tabernacle, he said, do it correctly as I showed you on the mountain, do it exactly as I've showed you how to do it. And so I think that's another of the things is, like, do what I ask you to do the way I tell you to do it. So thanks for watching.